Good evening, Final Fantasy Randomizer fans. Welcome to this round of 16 match of the 2022 Spring Tournament, the Kraken Games. Tonight, we have number 3 seed Rubes versus number 19 seed Chadbert facing off in their first of 3 matches. I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Sonya Wrath, with Ro16 pushing buttons, and with Dangwoo doing the restream. How you doing tonight, Sonny?
Doing pretty good. I am looking forward to this race, as this is going to be the party comp that Chadbert's been suggesting for each race that he's done in the tournament. The good old thief, none, white mage shenanigans.
Yep, and I'm here for it. It's not a traditional party, but with the buffs this flag set, this is actually a pretty viable party.
Yeah, this party has been very viable since it really was displayed, Spring Tournament of 2020 finals?
Oh, I don't remember on that. That's asking me to remember before I actually started watching. I probably have watched a VOD of it, because I watched a lot of VODs a while ago, but man, I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull from my memory, and let's see. Yes, it was Spring Tournament 2020 Finals Game 1 that Crab Cakes and Spellzap actually ran this party, and it took off like wildfire ever since then.
Oh, I can see it being much more viable now, because that 80 agility buff on the Thief and the White Mage harm all, you actually have, most of the time you'll have a reliable damage from that White Mage, because you're probably going to get at least one kind of harm.
Oh, absolutely.
Unless it all rolls at level 8.
And it was still fairly viable back then too, as that was the introduction of the Thief double hit percent growth.
Yeah, well, that does actually make sense then, because yeah, taking the Thief from 2% hit growth per level to 4% hit growth per level, so much better.
Oh, absolutely, especially considering that the Katana's critical hit rate is equivalent to that of the Vorpal, which we very well may see Katanas equipped. We may see Mosmians equipped over Katanas. It's just all going to depend upon how the seed rolls.
Yeah, and honestly, I believe that Katana has a better crit rate than the Vorpal nowadays, or if they both roll neutral, but either way, the Katana has better damage and better hit percent on it than the Vorpal, so yeah. So yeah, for this one, they've, in addendum to doing just these 2 parties, they've also done some flipped dungeons, so we're probably going to see some people, walking onto a floor and going, wait, what?
I mean, Flip Temple of Fiends is always the fun one for that, as that's the one that usually throws me off.
Yeah, I've gotten in the habit of when I know I've got potentially flip dungeons on, I'll go in, I will take a look at, and we're off, take a look at Garland's room and determine if it's flipped from there or not. Holy crap, and Rubes already has an encounter going on. We've got Fade and Harm 3 out of the gate. So,
and
Fade.
X-Fur.
Alright, Zap at level 1, that's okay.
I mean, Zap can be used in Temple of Fiends Revisited, as that is one of the insta-kill spells that is usable on the Lich.
One of the many.
One of the 2.
2 is many.
The other one is Quake. I mean, it's, a 1/6 of the insta-kill spells?
Something like that, yeah. Alright, so there's a really early encounter off the hard reset. That's going to be something that the runners will probably take advantage of a little bit later on. Check and see if they can find some good grinds anywhere. If needs be, that is.
Yeah, because the early desert grind very well may be a possibility in this, and Temple of Fiends is flipped. I swear I didn't see into the future.
Pocket change, that's always a disappointment to pull out of the first chest.
I mean, I'd rather pull pocket change out of the first chest than let's say, a pro ring minus that thief cannot equip. But
Yeah.
speaking of the blessings and the malices, we have plus 20 HP and plus 20 MDef on the thief, plus 10 agility, plus 30 HP on the white mage. Thief cannot equip pro ring, and white mage is losing out on MDef.
That's fine. You're gonna, if you find a ribbon, it's gonna go on that white mage to start anywho.
Oh, absolutely. First items, we've got the ship from the King of Canaria, and Princess Sarah holds on to the crown.
I no longer need this yacht. Oh, I've got an extra crown. Why don't you have them, peasants? Go away.
Pretty much.
Alright, armor shop says... Nothing
whole
good.
Bunch of nothing.
Yeah, no, it's just that armor shop is a shop of disappointment. Item shop, houses are kind of expensive, 1900.
But those tents at 13 are perfect for right now. And Pierce sitting at 26, pretty good.
And a lack of heal pots as well.
Hey, it's Canaria. You never know what you're gonna have outside of softs and pures.
Yeah. And, you know, never leave Canaria without a soft or two and some pures, because you never know what's going to have stone touch or brack or damage poison.
Stone.
Yep.
Just anything that could inflict stone. Glance.
All right, it looks like we got a little bit of divergence here. We got Chadbert going to check Matoya's cave, while Rubes is just going straight on over to murder some pirates after checking magic.
Absolutely. Nothing great in Matoya's. We've got Ruse at level 2 white magic. That's going to be very significant later on. And going to check the weapon shop immediately afterwards. A short sword plus 4, saber minus 2.
Yeah.
The saber minus 2 being the only thing that thief can equip right now that's in that shop. Just kind of unfortunate to see.
Yeah, that thief has nothing to swing right now.
But it doesn't matter. We got Fade.
Pretty much. As long as the white mage stays alive.
And it should. As the pirates are going to go ahead and go down for Rubes. Fade finally does go off.
Alright, and it looks like level 2 black had fast and lock 2.
Pretty good level 2 black.
Yep, alright, beat up the pirate, get a rock. Oh, well, it's something. And heals for sale for, looked like, I think 18? Not that much.
Yeah, they weren't too terribly much. But we've got bucklers available in Provoca for 470.
And that's the only thing.
Z-Man saying that they were 23, which...
Still cheap.
If y'all happen to know Z-Man from the Dragon Warrior Randomizer community, I would trust Z-Man's word on that.
Yeah, still cheap. That's the thing that matters.
Oh yeah. 28. We were all wrong.
And we were all wrong. Everybody's wrong. It's still cheap. And Chad actually getting one of those bucklers, kind of surprisingly, and Rube's taking his turn to go loot Matoya's place and go, oh, this is garbage. Why didn't I save to reset out? Alright, he did.
You're welcome, Z-Man. You know I gotta look out for you, dude. Alright. Heading over to Elfland. Rube's gonna go ahead and check the level 3 black magic. We see Temper, Fire 3, Warp as the spells of interest there. Weapon shop has the Cat Claw and a Falchion -1. The Falchion -1, not too bad, actually.
I also had a plain, like a vanilla silver dagger, which I probably would go for over the Falchion -1. Ooh, fast stick. Alright, well then. And Cure 4 at white magic.
Cure 4 level 3, let's go.
Chad hit the bridge boss at 545, or well, 540-ish, but...
Yeah.
And walking on down to turn in that crown.
I like this play.
Whereas Rubes is walking up to turn in the crown.
I mean, it's gonna work out either way. The crown's getting turned in.
Yep. Though, if it turns into a dwarf item, Chad's gonna have a little bit of a better return trip on his hands.
This is true, and here we go.
We got an herb, so it's looking better for Rubes here.
And stop.
Hammer time.
Astos is going to follow up stop with Cure 3, and then Fast. So we're just getting all the spells, but a Fade for 254, that's it.
And Astos falls down simultaneous herbs, or nigh on simultaneous herbs.
Close enough to simultaneous herbs.
Yep. Chadbert's gonna have to walk back on up on north to grab his ship and then head on down to turn that in. But Chadbert has at least picked up a fast stick, which is, that's gonna be a good thing for him, because if promotion does not come until it's really too late to get spells, or to be viable to get spells, at least there's that. I mean, I imagine Rubes will be picking that up as well, because it's in a freebie chest in Dwarf Cave, so yeah.
Oh, absolutely, because I can't see the dwarf items not being necessary.
Yeah, alright, and Rubes actually deciding to head down to Marsh Cave, where Chadbert turns in that herb and gets a canoe.
That canoe is pretty significant. We could see even more route divergence coming up, as they both took different directions to get to Elfland, and now we're looking at Chad potentially going over to Crescent Lake and check Volcano for loose items. 13 Kylio 13 asking if there was anything good for level 2 spells, and the only great thing available right now for level 2 was Ruse.
Yeah, and Marsh Cave going, hey, you want good swords? Alright, well, here's a Sun +4, here's a Vanilla Vorpal, which is alright, it's a mediocre sword, and here's an Invis 2 axe.
Oh, jeez. Gold Bracelet +4s for 43,000.
A little on the costly side, but, still usable.
Indeed, and a bottle found behind the marsh tile. Normally you see wizards there, but we have the shuffled trap tiles. Ice Sword +1, that's also pretty good.
Yeah, and there was a, chest for 8,000 on Marsh Middle.
That's also very, very nice to see. Extra money.
Especially since, mages run on money early game. They don't actually run on spell charges. They run on straight money.
They really do. I love Flipped Marsh.
Yeah, Flipped Marsh 1, Flipped Marsh 2. Those ones are interesting.
Flipped Marsh 1 always breaks my brain.
And yeah, kind of a shame there isn't a fighter. Those are some great swords that a fighter or a red mage could equip. Oh.
Yeah. But they're going to be really good post-promotion swords.
Very much so. I mean, that Vorpal, that is a viable endgame sword, as much as it pains me to say it, but, that's also because it rolled neutral.
Well, and at the same time, with that fast stick being a thing, as well as the Invis 2 axe, that crit rate very well may show what it's made of.
Yeah. Hopes and dreams, and a lot of times straight up disappointment.
Oh, very much so, but there's also...
Ooh, rates have glare.
Nope.
Well.
Not making it through that time. Let's try again.
Rubes got lucky and did not see that at all, either.
Rubes did see it, but Rubes did not get hit.
Oh, he did? Okay. And thus far, the black magic has been, it's been okay. We've seen Fast, we've seen Temper, we've seen Lock 2.
You've seen Warp.
Yep, Warp and Zap. But haven't seen any of the massive damage spells. So, yeah, Fire 3, it's a damage spell, but it's one of those ones. I don't really consider it to be one of the massive damage spells. Of the level 3 spells, it's the weaker of them, I believe. Or,
yeah,
well, at least that's how it acts.
More often than not, with the higher damaging tier 3 spells, you're looking more towards Lit 3 or Ice 3.
Alright, Chadbert thinking about shuffling the party around and deciding, nah, I'm just gonna go for a normal. Trying to run.
Gets a much better encounter this time around, though, with only 2 of those wraiths.
Alright, and yeah, looks like Rubes probably did sell the Vorpal. I can fully understand it. He's expecting to get a better sword, which, it's not a high bar. And it also lets him actually, purchase the rest of the spells. Alright, level 4 white magic is kind of a bust.
I mean, the best thing I saw in there was Harm 2.
Yep.
Which, I mean, that'll deal damage in a pinch, so...
Yeah, but when you got level 1 Fade, level 4 Harm 2 just feels like, okay, if I'm using this, something has gone horribly wrong.
That or something has a lot of health and you've run out of Fade charges because you may have tried to do something at too low of a level.
Nah, that falls into the I have done something horribly wrong then. But in the meantime, we got Rubes heading on over to the river system, heading towards Crescent Lake.
Yes, Z-Man. Chad did pick the weapons back up in the marsh cave on this dive. Hey, some trolls showing up for Rubes right before getting to Crescent.
Ooh, some kind of thick trolls, though. Higher than 200 hit points there.
Yeah, and there's the crystal for sale in the Crescent Lake shop for 26,500. Not too terribly bad, honestly. Could be a lot worse.
Alright, Chad getting it out and finding... Oh, Rubes found some silver +1 Cheerios, though. That's actually not bad. It's not anything like those gold +4s, but... Alright, and we had Exit and Life at level 6.
Yeah, good old Life 1.
It's better than nothing. That's the only one we've seen. Oh, old men have the floater.
Well, I hope you guys like being in the air, because Rubes is about to be there.
Yep. In the air before 15 minutes, that's kind of a good thing. Or a good thing for the runners, I should say.
That's a very good thing for the runners. It is such a beautiful thing to see. Just canoe on the Elfland Prince floater here at the Circle of Sages. Just
Yep, and Chad's going to be getting that real quick himself. Looks like Rubes is heading directly on over to Sar to see what the old man in the cave is holding on to tonight.
What are you expecting, Hate?
Honestly, at this point, there's so much. I'm expecting it to be... Well, I wasn't expecting the ruse stick. I was expecting fetch quest items.
Yeah, seeing the ruse stick this early is definitely a thing.
Yeah, it just means that that's one less thing you're going to be looking for, one less terminal item you're going to have.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And gonna stop here at Melman next.
Yeah, did pick up the slab from Vicky, so gonna go get that translated probably, and then I imagine gonna head up towards the northeast continent, get the bottle turned in, and get that slab translation checked out to see what the Lefanians have.
It's a good routing play.
Mm-hmm.
On top
Also,
of that,
go ahead.
I was gonna say, on top of that, could also check the Cardias in case there's a loose in there.
And can also check what the level 5 has harm 4. But yeah, you could also check the encounters in the desert areas, see if there's anything that's potentially useful for getting some early levels, or just say bugger it and just go check Ice Cave and Volcano. But it looks like heading towards Cardias first.
I like this play, considering that there are the loose items in the pool, and the first chest holding Pro Ring. That's very, very nice to see for the White Mage specifically, since that thief, unfortunately, not going to be able to wear one.
Yep, and looks like Chadbert finding some EXPs right outside of Crescent Lake as well.
A very, very good find with a two-man party.
Yep.
Very high EXP yield here, even with a lower amount of key items.
Nah, he's got the same amount of them. Oh, wait, no, he hasn't got the translation. Okay, so that 20k... I don't agree with resetting out of that, because you've still got to get that crystal.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. There's Procate.
I'm wondering if that's what Chad's actually doing right now, is grinding for money for the crystal as well as XP.
Right, oh my goodness!
The loose tail. And a zap stick. Nice.
The loose tail in the Cardia Isles.
It's
how lucky is that?
Kind of like lazy dwarves. Like Bahamut's like, oh yeah, go find the rat tail. Where's it at? Well, I don't know. I think I put it in my closet.
Which closet?
Yeah, really? That's it? Yeah, I'm feeling lazy today.
And we've got a promotion over on Rube's side, so
1630
that
for promotion.
that Sun Sword immediately being equipped, as that's more than likely going to be an end-game weapon.
And yes, to answer the question in chat, the frequent resets are to, well, get the first couple of encounters, which are pretty quick off the hard reset, and then just to keep going with the run there.
Yeah, the encounter table manipulation strat is going to be a very notable one as we progress through the rest of the brackets, because it's going to become more and more important to save as much time as possible alongside with one's routing.
Yeah, as well as, checking to see what early encounters are, so you can like, okay, hey, I've got a good grindable here. All right, and it looks like Chad is doing the northeast continent play first, based off where he's heading to, and using the positional routing and going directly to Gaia.
The Lefanish people had the Mystic Key.
Ooh, heal 3 at level 7. Womp womp.
That Mystic Key being one of the required items in order to progress in Topher, the other being the loot. So now the question becomes, where, oh where, is the loot?
Yep, where's the musical beast? Alright, Chad just pulling on over towards the ferry. Gonna be seeing what the ferry's got hidden in her lake tonight, and we've got a ruby, which, aside from 4 chests, is kind of a womp.
Yeah, just a little bit. The only other benefit is extra experience.
Yeah, you get that 5% XP, that's pretty much it. Alright, so first encounter in the northeast part of the desert is Ankylos, so how about no?
Yeah. Question is, will either of them check for the southeast, southwest, and northwest portions?
Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Rubes might be looking at just doing a grinding or a walking grind on things.
I could see that being a thing that Rubes does.
Yeah, just just rolling with a walking grind, and then just pick up the pick up XP as you're going along. And if you run into a like, all right, well, crap, I need to grind, then you could go check for them.
All right, Rubes stopping in at Elfland, going to check the 4 chests here in the back of Elfland, obtaining a pure 3,500 gold, just about 10,000 gold.
Yeah, so meh. He reset out of more gold than that when he reset out of Karya.
This is true.
Doing the smart thing, save it in the air, so that if these chests are garbage, he can just do a quick reset and be right back in the air and not have to worry about it.
If they're not, it's just a quick jaunt out, but
yeah.
They are.
Yeah,
Checking
water
the first tile. Nothing wrong with water elemental tile.
Yeah, they don't seem to be too hard. Way to low roll that fade there, though.
Yeah, that's the only problem. They very well may end up absorbing all of the damage.
And a zombie T-tile, so not too much there. And it looks like Chad is just going to go ahead and dive into Volcano right now. Check and see what's in there. Probably digging around for loose. Maybe take a swing at carry.
Yeah, that's potential. But Rubes does have the knowledge of that loose tail, which that could be quite detrimental.
Yep, but the other thing is it's only the tail. So, right, well, there's the whole shirt, which looks like that was the black shirt equivalent, because it was Fighter and Black Wizard. Okay, yep. Oh, and Red Mages apparently had the ability to equip the katana out of the gate.
That's pretty good.
Not seeing any of them, so who cares?
You see what the katana rolled by chance?
+4, yeah.
Oh, baby.
Yep.
That is a katana of my dreams.
Wow, and $12,000 box out of the armory. And between that and the Vorpal, like he could sell the Vorpal and have enough money to get the poor stupid images having Viz 2 and Trance. He could sell that Vorpal and have enough money to just buy the crystal right out.
And Toxic!
Oh my.
That volcano is disgusting.
Yup. It's just that one spike tile. Now, the thing that's going to be really nasty, Ice Cave.
Absolutely.
Because, images in the wild. Alright, Stop Hat.
18,000, 19,000, we'll say 20,000 there.
The Heal 2, which is the defense sword reskinned.
We have the Heal 2. Rube's gonna go ahead and...
Gonna go pick up Black Magic spells, yeah. I don't hate the play.
I really like it. Zap and Ice 2.
And Chad is going, you know what? I'm not gonna deal with those images. Screw those guys, I'm out of here. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He's got the cash, he's got the good, or he can sell that Vorpal because he's got that katana. I think he's gonna pick up the crystal and go turn that thing in.
I think you're right. Rube's checking the Canary Armory for a Mosmian -3.
Well, it's something for the White Mage to swing.
This is true.
Yeah, and Rubes is going, yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's the play. Just give it to the White Mage to swing.
That is very true. Chad looking through the gear going, I don't need that hold shirt.
Yeah, making sure he had the cash. Alright, got the crystal, and Rube's gonna go check Toph Key locked.
It's a good play considering how loose placement works.
Yep. I am kind of hoping for loose in TFC, though.
That would be so mean, and I would love it.
Or even better, TFC North. Just because, yeah, it's not locked, but you got the key so early that it doesn't matter.
Yup. Alright. Chad. Going to Ice Gate.
Going for the guaranteed key item. I can understand why he's doing this play.
Yeah, but considering you just saw Trance and Viz 2 Toxic on enemies that show up very often in here, and on top of that, you've seen other instant kills. Yeah, this is,
It's a risky play. He's got exit, though he has no charges. Oh, no, he does have one charge of it.
Okay, then that's a little safer.
Yeah. It's just going to be, getting through here.
And that's where the bit's going to come into play. But fortunately, Fade doing the damage, getting rid of these enemies.
Stupid unrunnable pack.
Yep. Just hope there aren't too many of them.
Yeah. Well, that's the second one of that pack he'd run into.
Yeah, first two, or... I'm sorry, not first two. Second and third encounters on the table were those unrunnables.
Yeah, which it's an annoyance, but at least it's not, unrunnable images.
And this is true. Hey, we found where the wizards ran off to.
And it doesn't look like Chad's going to bother to check any of the additional spike tiles, which, given that we know what's in here, I can fully understand it.
The Wraiths have Sleep Touch.
That's annoying.
That is very annoying. Fortunately, Frost Dragon is not looking too terribly scary.
Yeah, Chad is just not going to pick up any of these other chests, which I can fully understand, because I don't want to touch these things. That's more time you have to spend in this place. No, I want out.
Picking up a Pro Ring, though, that is a very nice find, and Rube's now in Ice Cave as well.
Yeah, and Rubes does have a Pro Ring on his White Mage. Stupid glaring beasts. Oh, man. There goes its exit cast.
Yep. This dive just got a lot more scary for Chad.
Okay, that Rune Sword +4, though, that's a good weapon to hold on to until you promote.
Slowing down to make sure he does this right. He's down to 99 after 2 blizzards.
Oh my god, reset.
Reset immediately. There it is.
And yeah, Chad, I can definitely understand why Chad slowed down on there, because Ice Cave has a whole lot of banana peels in that area. Whole lot of them.
You might think that Donkey Kong lives there.
Yeah, I know, right? Alright, Adamant from the Crystal. I tried to blackmail these dwarves into getting my crystal for me, but they couldn't find it, so I just held on to this rock instead.
That works. Alright. The question's going to be, what's the Adamant going to turn into?
Well, Rube's getting that Womp of the Canal.
But Rube's also just going to be able to exit out immediately.
Chadbert, freeing the Hooray Dwarf.
The cube from the Adamant, and the Hooray Dwarf has been freed from this mortal coil.
Yes. He's free to walk away from this horrible pain. Alright, and I wonder where Chad's gonna go now. Let's see. Looks like he's heading towards Ordeals.
Yep. We're getting closer to Cardia for Chad, so Chad might head to Cardia very soon.
Yeah, we'll see. Cardia does have, 13 chests you can check fairly quickly. It's not a bad play.
I mean,
where's Rube's gonna head to next?
It's all a good question at this point.
Let me see.
Rubes is gonna make the Ruby play.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's a thing you can do. Given that we have Volcano on the table, I don't really much agree with taking the time to go do this.
It's just a quick reset out.
Yeah, but still, it's also the time you had to fly over there.
Chad ended up getting through the portal maze in, 3 portals.
Convenient!
That was one of the fastest mazes I've seen in a while.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. Alright, and Rube's going in here, gonna check this stuff out. He is gonna find this katana real quickly, probably, and that's gonna make him a real happy boy.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now I believe his ninja is swinging that rune sword or the coral sword +1. Or sun sword or the coral sword +1. Oh, great. Squinty Gasties. Wonderful.
Oh,
sun +4. That's what I meant, yes. At least they're kind of thin, so, hey, have some XP, White Mage.
Yeah, that is the upside with them being thin. That White Mage getting a ton of EXP. But unfortunately, Chadbert having no access to life or life 2 right now.
Well, there's that katana. If you listen closely, you could hear the squeal of joy from Rubes.
Beat me to it.
Alright, and does he get away from this, or does he get chomped? TNT.
Immediate trance coming out, second trance.
Oh, wrong eyeball there.
And that's it.
Gets away, alright. And it was just 5,000 gold under there, so it's not too shabby. Alright, but Chad has that TNT now, and I'm not sure if he's going to go turn that in, or if he's just going to head on down, check out the other Cardias. Got Rubes checking out the hairpins.
And Z-Man, the Mosmune was in the Canaria Armory. It was in the right room, middle chest. Chadbert flying
up dwarves. Now flying to Elflin to get to bring his party member back. That also makes sense.
Yeah, Rubes is geared to the teeth.
Yeah, Rubes has all the weapons he'll need. And then some, honestly. Alright, let's see what the really bad hairpin has in stock.
I'm expecting nothing. Goodbye, Hooray Dwarf, again. Be freed from this mortal coil.
And, yep, bad hairpin was useless as expected.
And there's the loot from the TNT.
All right, so ordeals, short as it is, required. All right, Chad, getting all the cash out of the dwarven closet because apparently they're holding mostly just money.
And that heal too. Can't forget about that.
Yeah, and the stop helm, but you know, it's not like those are. Okay, the heal 2 sword could be a useful thing, but I don't see it being a pivotal thing. Flash forward to, 45 minutes from now.
I was about to say, fast forward to chaos where it's gonna be.
Alright, Chad getting the disappointment from Astos' closet. Gonna find those same 2 spike tiles, but only running into the 1 water.
4 hits for 704 already from that katana. Holy gamoly.
Katana plus is happy making.
Like, all I can hear right now are happy katana noises.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Chad gonna be... Ooh, looks like that was a ribbon.
We have a ribbon.
And Rube's doing the bold play, putting it on his DPS, or his damage, as opposed to on his white mage. And Chad just left that Masa and that gold bracelet. Oh no, he got the gold bracelet. He may have got the Masa, I just saw the red, and I forgot that he has a background of red.
Yep. He's gonna go ahead and throw the Maza on that thief.
Yeah, given that he hasn't promoted yet, I can understand why.
Yep.
I'm hoping he goes north, but, we'll see what he do.
Alright, only 3 chests remain in Volcano for Rubes. We're about to see what the Agma room has.
And the Agma room and the Volcano Major.
Yep. Which these are what? Volcano 25, 26?
I think 22, 23.
Or yeah, 22, 23.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to try and remember numbers on those things right now because the numbering system is so screwed up most of the time.
Shout outs
All
to
right.
the seer.
Yep. All right, where is Chad heading to now? Is he gonna go pick up life?
Very well may.
Gonna
All
go
right.
pick up a silver Cheerio. I'm wondering why on that.
Because
his thief is walking around naked except for some accoutrements. I see then.
Yep. Level 19 for Rubes' party, so looking pretty good there.
Ooh, seafood party platter on the red dragon tile.
Good EXP for the A-side tiles.
And lobsters have cure. That's it. Not cure 2 or anything, just cure.
Alright, Chad, what are you doing?
It looks like he is potentially heading over for the Cardia Isles. He is a little bit too far south for him.
He's
But,
doing
that
it.
works. Yep.
He's doing it.
Yeah, just as a point of note, if you are 2 or 3 tiles above the top of the Mirage Tower and you head due west, that lands you right in front of Bahamut.
Yep,
All right, there's that tail. Kind of hear Chad sighing, like that sigh of relief of like, okay, I got the tail. I've got a great weapon for my ninja. Let's do it.
The sigh of relief of being bailed out here
Yep.
for Chad. And all Chad's missing at this point are the rod, the oxy ale, and the chime. One of those is going to be loose.
Yep. I would personally, at this point, head over to the Onrad continent, check to see what the robot has, hope that it's the Oxy Ale. Because if it's the Oxy Ale, then great, you can dive into sea, find the second loose, potentially, most likely, and that second loose will be either the rod or the chime. No, wait, now that I'm thinking about it, no, we haven't found the saber stick. We haven't found the saber stick yet. So,
Bonk?
yeah, whatever. Saber item. So yeah, it could be Rod or the Chime in the excuse me, in the loose, which could be in C, whichever one of those will lead to the other. If it's the Rod, it'll be the Chime. If it's the Chime, it'll lead to the Rod. And then the terminal item for that will be the Saberwalk.
Yep. The orbs still matter. Rubes did get carried down, and that is a 1 orb lead to 0 right now. But Chadbert, checking the rest of these Cardias, getting some decent stuff. Another Pro Ring, which unfortunately is kind of useless.
Yeah, there's no kind about it. And it looks like Chad is making play to go check out what the robot has tonight. Which is, yeah, honestly, it's the play to make.
Yep.
As I just entirely had forgotten about the robot. So yeah, the robot could give Oxyale. It could actually also give Rod or Chime, and then, you know, could have the second loose in Waterfall. But given the chest density, I'm thinking second loose is probably going to be in C.
It would make the most sense for second loose to be in C.
That being said, sense? Nah, we don't need to worry about that.
I mean, it's totally going to be in Bubbles' room.
One can hope. One can hope.
I mean, she's got to get carbonated, am I right?
I'm hoping. Alright, there is the TNT for Rubes, and he is going to be heading on down to get his loot real quick.
And that will put Rubes very, very close to go. It's going to be the same situation that Chadbert's in, except Rubes does have 1 orb lit over Chad right now.
Yep.
So here we go.
Alright, stopping to heal up first, just in case it's a rude spike tile, which turns out to be nothing, so he's fine.
It's Giants! Excalibur minus 3,
3.
34k, 35k, 37,000 gold, and there's the Oxyale. That's going to lead to C, where more than likely the second loose is going to reside.
It's going to have to be in there.
But the question I have for you, Hate, is which side do you think it's going to be on?
Oh, I personally hope it's going to be on Mermaid's side. Like, as you said, I hope it's going to be in Bubbles' room, because Bubbles needs to be carbonated. As representative of Bubbles Soda Company, here to remind you, please, carbonate Bubbles. Keep your sodas nice and fizzy. Anywho, but, you know, as the sympathy for the runner part of me, which I know it's weird to hear me saying that, the sympathetic part of me would like to see it on Kraken's side, because that's going to be the side that most people are going to go down first. Hey, Life 2.
And there's Life 2 for Chad. We knew it was somewhere in the seed, we just didn't know where.
Yep.
And Rube's going to follow behind Chadbert's trail.
Now, Chad also has not got that ribbon out of Volcano. And if he does find the loose in here, I don't anticipate him actually checking the chest that was in, because that was in the top right room, was it not?
I believe
or top
so,
left room,
yes.
Top left room, yeah.
Well, with the flip dungeons, top right.
Yeah. So yeah, to respond to Z-Man in chat, yeah, the major difference is the wipe that Chad had in Marsh, and then also the wipe that he had to the images in Volcano.
Arrakis, it could be another ribbon in C. It could also be a ribbon down on Earth 4, as Earth is incentivized past the gating.
So Chad just found a Bane stick, which, congratulations, you have a way to potentially deal with Tiamat and Kraken now. Aside from, you know, Invis 2 and stabbing.
I was about to say, but there's already a way to deal with Kraken 2.
Well, Kraken and Tiamat. Kraken 1, Tia 1, I meant, not 2. Because, yeah, no, 2's not going to happen to them.
You still can deal with them with that, but it's highly unlikely.
Yeah. Alright, Rube's picking up that life too.
you have as good of a chance of getting a Gen 1 miss on a 100 accuracy move in Pokemon with getting Bane to land on Kraken 2 and Tia 2.
I thought Gen 1 misses were a higher percentage than that.
They're 3 and 256s.
Okay. Alright, so that's actually some pretty good armor right there that Rubes found.
Good old
Nice
Ice Armor
+2.
+2.
Yep. Excuse me.
Ice Armor having the equivalent absorption of the Opal bracelet, but only equal by the Ninja and the Fighter or Knight.
Sharknado floor still giving out nothing.
Bunch of nothing here on Sharknado.
Oh,
Unrunnable Earths, though.
Yeah, we.
And there's a ribbon. Gonna throw it on the Ninja to start, which I like this. Already got a pro ring over on that White Mage. Would just need a second ribbon for the White Mage itself. And Blue Dragon here at Sharknado. That's fairly nice to see.
I don't know if well, another katana. I don't know if I would have actually taken the run from that. I would potentially have taken a swing at it with the katana as well, because that katana is gonna murder things.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, if Chad runs into a Warmag, I would hope that Chad takes the Warmag, but experience Pinata here with the Gershark Big Eye encounter.
Yeah. That Bane stick for Rubes.
Oh, that Big Eye's hitting hard. So hard.
Alright, Chad pulling for level 22 with his White Mage. And I didn't see what his ninja's at right now. I was about to say, I didn't see what his katana's at right now. I mean, I'm just going to reduce the ninja down to being a katana. Whatever.
I mean, that's more or less what the ninja is. A sentient katana.
Yeah, it is the vessel through which the katana makes its will known. And, runs away from things.
Yeah.
Because, we got the good old FFR special there, killing everything except for one enemy and then running.
Oh.
Alright, so Rubes is going to be getting his second ribbon here real quick, like.
I wouldn't know anything about killing everything except for one enemy and then running away.
Oh, yeah, no, never. Alright, and according to Wolfram in chat, Rubes is also at level 22 for his party. Not sure what Chadbert's ninja is at, and there's that second ribbon for Rubes.
Here we go. We're about to see a Kraken fight over on Chadbert's screen. Gonna start off using
go for the ruse
stick, following up with the fast stick. So we're gonna get
Kraken hitting like a kitten.
Yeah, Kraken hitting for literally nothing. Invis 2 following up, 7 hits for 112 onto the White Wizard. Invis 2 comes out, swing, 8 hits for 431.
Yeah, we're done playing around. We're just gonna kill you now.
6 hits for 149, 3 hits for 221 coming out from that Mazza -3 on the White Mage. 88 damage for 1 hit, terminated. See ya, Kraken 1.
And
there's the water orb.
Yep. Alright, dropping the save, going back in to hit up the mermaid side after topping off the heal pots.
Alright.
Alright, so if the loose somehow isn't in Mermaid... No, it's got to be in Mermaids, because Rubes has checked Titan's Tunnel, he's checked all the key locks.
It still could be in TFC. It could also be in this chest.
Well, that's why I said Mermaid side. I include, TFC as Mermaid side, because it's all on this side of the dungeon.
Yeah, true. But personally, I'm hoping for a loose behind Bubbles.
Oh, so, yeah, that's the ideal.
TFC North, like you mentioned earlier, would be the most annoying.
Yeah, TFC North would be the trolley one. But, ideal, at least for me, would be behind Bubbles.
Oh, I'm absolutely with you there. As somebody that may have defeated you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Tournament. But also held up you guys.
Wow. Kraken hit McFly for 67 damage with 4 hits. Kraken is playing with kid gloves tonight.
Gonna be made up for with Kraken 2.
Of course. Hopefully.
Kraken 2 is just gonna come out and hit for 400 damage on the first swing.
All right, Chad, going to go check the incentive side boxes first. Which, if you have warp, I would. All right, well, there it is.
It's the rod.
All right, at this point, you've got your loose. Aw, Chad, you sweetie. Chad's gonna go carbonate bubbles.
Love it.
And I guess he's gonna check the rest of the loose, probably hoping for a second ribbon.
There goes legendary. Bubbles, not in her cage, but
yeah, that's fine. Bubbles still gone.
Rod to chime to saber bonk.
Yep. Oh, Chad, taking the time to meme it up and carbonate all the mermaids that he can.
I'm very happy with this.
All right. Thank you, Chad. A confused sword. It's a thing.
I know you and I are both very pleased after that, and
yeah.
If only Saracen were around, he'd be pleased with that as well.
Yep, and it looks like Rube's gonna go grab that rod. Probably just gonna warp right on out of there.
And Chad is gonna head straight to Earth. I do believe he's gonna save Volcano as the final dungeon. Gonna go ahead and check the tiles here.
Yeah, just it's always good to have that knowledge.
Oh yeah. Well, we haven't seen the eye tile yet.
Yeah.
We saw the wrong eye.
Yeah, well, that always seems to be the tile that you find first.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. I mean, there's a reason why I consider the Phantom to be the left eye, and then, of course, the regular eye to be the right eye.
Yeah. The Sinister and the Dexter.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Chad, just plowing on through this earth floor, because there's nothing to catch that's going to be problematic here. And honestly, that's a pretty good hero run that they've got after those first couple of encounters.
Oh, absolutely. And I was just thinking about this. The only problem that Chad may run into is not having that second ribbon. Loses the heal, they're just here to waste time.
Yep. Unrunnable, I believe.
Seems like it, because there was a fade thrown out immediately. Yep, unrunnable.
Yep. Oh, man. And Chad making the play to change that ribbon down to the white mage just on the safe side, because he does have life and life 2 with him now. So that's a good one to have.
That's a good heads-up play.
Simultaneous vampires. And just about simultaneously dead vampires, except Rubes actually survived a round.
Yeah!
Strange. Images, ugh.
I'll pass.
Yeah, oh, gods.
Well.
Oh, and they have Blaze. Wonderful.
That kind of sucks.
Looks like Rubes is on a slightly, just on a slightly different step count. Given that he ran into the cockatrices as opposed to the unrunnable oozes.
Yeah, Rubes took the route that uses slightly less steps. Chad ended up having slightly more steps. There's the eye tile.
Yeah. Yeah, Chad took the middle route through through Earth 2 as opposed to the lower route. And the middle route is a little less efficient.
Yeah.
Alright, Rubes going for the warp on out. I can agree with doing that play. Saves you the time from having to walk out of that crap, saves you the steps of it. But it looks like he ran into nasty stuff that was on that Chad didn't.
So I tested that. It actually doesn't save you any steps. You actually lose exactly 1 step.
Really?
Yep. If
I guess it just feels faster.
1 step, it feels faster. But if you actually walk out of that room properly, you take 1 less step.
Alright, well then. It's a race to Lich.
And Chad very well may end up winning that race to Lich, but
Yeah.
Rube's still with the orb lead right now.
Yeah. Chad's going to have to dive back down through Volcano. He is very likely going to miss that second ribbon. Stupid unrunnable Earths. Well, at least it's this pack of Earths that's unrunnable as opposed to the Earths in Topher.
Yeah, because a 4 Earth pack being unrunnable, I'll pass on that one.
Yeah, that pack just feels bad, man.
And Chad wins the race to Lich. That was the goal, right?
I don't know, I think. All right, fast going off before the swing actually goes off. Swing, 9 hits, 868 by Lich.
Goodbye, speed bump.
Rubes just going swing, swing. 5 hits, 283.
Goodbye,
3
speed
hits,
bump.
193. Down it goes. All right. Looks like Chad is heading potentially on over to Volcano and then is going to head on over to Sky. Oh, nope. Making a quick pit stop to pick up spells, I guess.
Not a bad idea. Having double fast at the ready, especially with the White Mage having that Maza, could actually be very useful.
Yeah, but the White Mage also has a fast stick. So
I mean, why do in 2 turns what you can do in 1?
Because you could also get some tempers going, or lock 3 or a lock charge going off.
Lock 3? I didn't know what you spelled after.
Yeah, you know what I mean. A lock 2 charge. Let's see, Black Magic level 4 was Lightning 3. That was it. Okay, whatever.
Still could be useful.
Could be. It's not as likely to be useful as virtually anything else.
Rube's actually using Zap against the Undead, which turned to work out pretty well. I mean, 3 out of 9. That's really not bad.
It's a perfectly viable use of them. All right, Chad just walking right on by everything else, which, you know, we know that he's got both loose. He's just like, I don't want to have to touch anything else. I'm just going to keep going.
And Rube's already at the blue dragon tile, which this time it was just zombies.
It was nothing of repute or of note. All right, yeah, Chad just checking the free chests. I can understand that, but not checking anything else. So he is going to be passing up that second ribbon. Once again, fully understandable.
And Rube's remembering which side he needs to go to in order to actually hit the incentive chest.
Yep.
And boom, there's the Saber Bonk.
As expected.
We looking good.
And
gonna go ahead and check Agapa tile, which is the Frost Giant.
Yeah.
Almost said the Frost Giant tile, which is the Agapa. I had a brain moment.
That's fine. This is fine. Alright, yeah, Chad did miss that second ribbon, but is heading over to Carry right now, where you got Rubes pulling up to the Bridge of Destiny. Are we gonna see a robot?
Let's see a robot chicken.
That's not a robot chicken, that's a slime. Yeah. Swing and fast, and swing goes off before fast. 5 hits, 313. Carry still alive. Fast goes off. Carry swings. 5 hits, 53. Swing, swing. 4 hits, 70. Swing. 10 hits, 407. Bye, Carry.
See you later, Carrie. And we've got Red Hydras coming up next on the Bridge of Destiny, which, of course, they're going to go down relatively easily due to low scaling. And we got a hero run straight to Tiamat. So here we go. We've got Fast coming out first. We have Fade. Ink going to come out from Tia. Going to be ineffective due to those ribbons. Fade comes out for 314. Fast comes out. We got double hits on that Ninja. Another Fade coming out. Blaze coming from Tia. 56 and 61. Swing 8 hits, 304 with 1 critical. Fade coming out. 83 damage. Getting the low roll, unfortunately. Blizzard comes out. 45 and 28 damage. Swing comes out. 6 hits for 206 with 1 crit. Maza Swing. 2 hits, 162. Also 1 critical hit in there. 3 hits for 150. Another crit coming out from the Mazda. 8 hits, 286. Terminated on Tiamat. Rubes has all 4 orbs lit and is ready to dive into Topher.
Whereas Chad was taking the time to check and see what the encounters were on the desert, and they were all garbage. All Ankylos. Nobody likes the Ankylos. So it's, you know, more popular than Argoils, but, you know, that's a low bar.
And I will agree with you on that one.
56-47, we got Rubes going into his Toph dive.
Here we go. The beginning of the end, if you will.
Yep. Will Toph be the great equalizer, or will this one be Rubes' victory? Plain and clear.
Stay tuned to find out.
We'll be right back with it after these messages. Wait, no, we won't.
All right. Phantom Tile has the Gershark Lissahag, which, I mean, that's your standard Sharknado tile.
Yep.
And the last door has been opened by Rubes. Going into the back of Topher, starting that descent. Here we go.
Yep, and it looks like that zombie tile is unrunnable because both the runners actually had to kill it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate to see that be unrunnable, but it is what it is.
Yeah, looks like Chad is heading towards where the vanilla incentive is, but hopefully he will see and notice that it is not the right side. The big tasty pile of XP that just showed up for Rubes.
Yep, that was 2 purple worms. 9,000 EXP, one of the best encounters you can get.
Right, Chad seeing that and going, wait, that's not right.
But getting a Gurnaga encounter, pretty good. 3,500 EXP.
Yeah, but when you're at this point, when you're in no mode, and you're just like, all right, I just want to go. Let's move. Stop interrupting the encounters.
Yep. And there's that Saber Bonk for Chadbert. He is looking good now.
Yep.
But the only downside Chad's going to have is Chad doesn't have wall.
Yeah,
Chad
we have not seen wall,
ribbon.
and it looks like Chad is checking the chests here on Sky 3, hoping that Sky will provide. And we've got Lich 2 coming up on Rube's side. 6 hits, 316, still standing. 3 hits, 356, not anymore.
Goodbye, Speed Bump 2. And Rubes now on to Carrie's floor. Of course, we've got the 2 easier fiends and then the 2 potential gatekeepers coming out. The normal High Lich 2, By Lich 2.
Yep, and we've got unrunnable red D encounter on Fire Floor.
No ribbon yet for Chadbert.
Yeah, but he at least got a better shield than that buckler for his ninja. I mean, that's a low bar, but still.
Yeah, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. Rubes pulling in 2, Carry 2, making sure everything's good. Everything looks good. Gonna open up with a fast. Gonna open up with an Invis 2 axe use. Carry opens up with Lit 2. Not doing too terribly much damage. Just some chip damage, you know. Good stuff, good stuff. Saber Bonk coming out. 3 hits for 181 coming out from Carry 2. That's a little painful to see. Cure 4 is gonna immediately come out afterwards. A swing, 10 hits for 910. Goodbye, Carry 2.
All right, and so far, Sky 3 has not provided.
All right.
Let's see here, and onto the seafloor. Rubes just making the casual stroll down here, taking advantage of that hero run, because everything attacked him that was on the fire floor, and we're going to be pulling up to Kraken 2 here. Alright, we've got Ruse coming out, we got Invis 2 coming out, ain't coming out from Kraken doing nothing, because even if it had landed, it still would do nothing. Alright, we got fast, and we got some more Invis 2. That's going to put that ninja out of aid cap once that Invis 2 goes off. We got fast landing, Invis 2 going off, 2-stack evasion for the white mage. I'm surprised that white mage is still standing. We got Saber and another, was either Invis 2 or a swing? I couldn't see. Swing, it looks like. No hits. Ruse from the white mage. 4 hits, 367. Fire 3 coming out from Kraken. Not doing a whole lot of damage thanks to those ribbons. Ruse coming out. 4 stacks on that white mage. And Inferno. hurting a little bit, but heal 2 coming out from the White Mage, doing just about as much healing as damage was done. 5 hits, 496. Kraken still up. We got a swing and a fade. Fade comes out. Does 94 damage. Way to low roll, Fade. Thanks. 9 hits, 666 damage. That is calamari served up fresh.
Easy stuff. Chadbert onto the Bridge of Destiny. We might see a robot here. We may not. Chad's on a different part of the encounter table than Rubes was. Going onto the Bridge of Destiny. And Rubes getting stopped by 4 worms prior to Tiamat, as we're going to see dueling Tiamats. Of course, Chad with Tia 1, Rubes with Tia 2. Here we go. Chad, can you go ahead and ruse up and drop the fast stick? And Rubes going to ruse and invis 2. We got a swing from Chad, 9 hits, 522. We're going to have a fast going out next. Swing from Chad, 4 hits, 96 on the Mazda. Swing 2, 11 hits for 304. Cure 4 coming out for Rubes' White Wizard to the Ninja. Sabering up. Tia is dead on Chad's side after another swing. And here we go. We're about to start seeing all the swings coming out from Rubes. Another Saber Tornado comes out. Non-elemental damage. It's going to deal quite a bit. That Heal 2 sword coming in clutch now. First swing, 10 hits for 1173. That's a lot of damage. Gonna have a fade coming up right after that. 125 damage. Another swing from that katana. 10 hits for 1559. Terminated.
Wow, yeah, that T2 was a bit on the thick side.
Just a little bit. And now Rubes pulling up to Chaos. Heals up. Gonna switch party order. Move the Ninja down. We got the Pirate up front. And here we go.
We got Ruse and Viz 2 coming out. Fire 3 coming out from Chaos, doing negligible damage. And Viz 2 going out. The Ninja's at 3 stacks. And White Mage out 1. Lightning 2 coming out, doing chip damage. Ruse coming out. That Ninja is so evade capped.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how evade capped?
15 if we're going into percentages.
Okay.
All right, fast coming out from that Ninja. Fire 2. This is a very casty Chaos. We haven't seen any nukes or the Cure 4. So I'm a little worried now, but it's sticking to the low tier spells so far. Oh, well, speak with Devil.
As you mentioned, nuke.
Yep, though at least it low rolled on that Ninja, and the White Mage had enough to survive. Heal 2 is going to be swinging around here now. All right, test swing from the Ninja, 9 hit, 602. Quad X from Chaos. It's not going to do anything. We don't care. All right, 10 hit, 726. Chaos is still standing. Not surprisingly, another nuke. All right, well, everybody's still up. This is fine. This is fine. Gear 4 going out for McFly. All right, 8 hits, 576. Lightning 2 coming out. You're going to need to get Lorne fixed up a little bit, man. All right, well, getting turn over. Gear 4 coming out. Swing, 10 hits, 814. Chaos punches, misses. We gotta fight and we gotta wait. We got nuclear there. Well, there's one of them. 11 hits, 741 damage, and GG's to Rubes coming in first with a official race GG time of 1 hour, 4 minutes, and 35 seconds. GG's.
GG's to Rubes indeed, and Rubes finishes as Chadbert enters the Earth floor. So we're going to see Speed Bump 2 yet again here in just a few moments.
And we're going to see if Rubes is going to want to jump in for an interview. It is a little bit late for him, but we'll see if he jumps in or not.
We got fast coming out on the Ninja swings. Goodbye, Lich 2. We are joined by our winner tonight, Rubes 000. Rubes, GG's, my friend.
Yep, GG's, man.
GG. That was a lot faster than I was expecting.
Yeah, 104.35. That is a really impressive time for these seeds.
Especially with that party, you just never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, well, you know, you got the early damage spells at least. Or damage spell.
And the 13-minute airship or whatever it was wasn't bad.
Yeah, 13-minute airship, 15-minute or 16-minute promotion, 18-minute katana. Yeah.
Yeah, you were pretty much set this seed. And Chad takes down Carry 2 in one swing as well.
Yeah.
Those 12 hits, 976.
Yeah, Chad had a little bit worse luck than you did in Marsh and in Ice Cave, or in Volcano. He got wiped out of Marsh at least once by, I don't remember what it was. I think it was the Undead on the spike tile. Yeah. And
yes, there? I don't remember.
It was not glance. The insta kill stare attack.
Glare.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, it was the glare on the. It was the wraiths. I think.
The wraiths were the ones that had glare. It was the images
that had the toxic. Trance and toxic. Yeah, trance and Viz 2 and toxic.
Yeah, I remember seeing the Viz 2. Trance, I think I remember seeing. I don't remember seeing toxic. And if I remember correctly, glare missed me.
Yeah, you got very lucky.
Yeah, and Chad ran into those images on the spike tile in Volcano Armory, which he then went back and looted out, but this was before he actually did the full dive of Volcano, so he didn't get that second ribbon, and it took a little bit longer getting back down to kill Carrie.
Gotcha.
Which
he also didn't... Well, go ahead, Chad. Go ahead, Sonny.
Which Chad is actually about to be pulling up to Tia 2, so Chad's not too terribly far behind, all things considered.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a nice tight race.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And yeah, how about all that radioactivity coming on by Chaos?
It was gonna be somewhere.
Yeah.
Like just giving them time. Fire 3, Fire 2, whatever, etc. Like, okay, there's gonna be a nuke. Oh, look, there's a nuke. Hey, Quad X. Oh, look, another nuke and a nuclear. Sure, sure.
Yeah, if you didn't have that Cure 4, you would have died. And the turn order you got on the second Cure 4 to get the White Mage back up was fantastic. Oh, Tia's second skill was Swirl.
Wonderful.
Tia having all the non-elemental, apparently.
Yeah. So, I have to ask you, how did it feel when you found that Katana +4 hiding in Volcano Armory after you already promoted?
It was nice. Can't complain. I mean, otherwise I would have been swinging Sun +4 or something like that, which, I mean, wasn't bad. But I don't remember, where was the Masa?
Masa was in Cardia, or not Cardia, Canaria Armory, and Chad is pulling Chaos right now. Chaos opens up with that nuclear that you saw later on, Rubes. Fastic and Ruse going out immediately, following up with Invis 2 and Saber going out first. Invis 2 following right up. That Ninja is very close to evade capped, but Chad's not even going to worry about throwing down that last evade stack. Instead, going to throw down a Ruse onto the White Mage. Both of them are looking somewhat low on HP. Chaos does swing for 151. Cure 4 is going to come out after that swing onto the White Wizard. White Wizard's back up to full. Cure 4 comes out. Ninja's back up to full. Fire 2 comes out, dealing chip damage. 8 hits for 1,044 coming out from that Ninja. Invis 2X going again. One more evasion stack. Another swing from the Ninja. 8 hits for 766. Chaos looking a little low. 1 damage from the Maza. Nuke comes out, dropping the White Wizard to a knee. 11 hits for 1481 is going to kill Chaos. Chadbert finishing in second place with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, 59 seconds. And we are joined in the booth by Chadbert. GG's, Chad.
Yep, GG's.
GG,
man.
Hopefully that was a good one. They went fast.
It was a lot faster than I was expecting. Also, Chad, thank you for, killing the Ray Dwarf and carbonating bubbles.
And a few others.
Yes, I know.
Sorry I didn't get a chance to carbonate bubbles. If the rod wasn't in that chest, I would have for you.
Yeah, no, Chad went out of his way to do so I highly appreciate that.
Yeah, I checked a few more boxes than I would normally because of the minus pro ring malice. I was like, I'm a little iffy going into Tofu without that.
Yeah.
It happens.
And because you found the second loose before you cleared Volcano, you didn't find the ribbon that was hiding in the upper left room.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gone there after the 2 loose. Unless I was, like, had no sword or something.
But yeah, no, with that katana +4 and the Masa -3, no, you had the swords. You were fine.
This time I threw out the X-Cal. That felt
Yeah.
bad.
Well, you know, it was an X-Cal -3. It's not like you could have used it anyways.
Yep. It was a useless one.
Yeah.
I mean, it happens.
Yep.
So, Chad, how heavy was your Sai after finding the tail in Cardia Woods?
I was a little happy about that because I'm like, I'm gonna go check the Cardias right now, see if I can get some money and other things like that, and hopefully there's a loose there. Great. And it was right there. I'm like, I'm gonna go promote now, and I'm gonna get my spell charges. And I realized afterwards I already had a fast stick, so I didn't need the spells as quite as much. But oh well.
Yeah. Rubes actually had promoted at about 16 minutes.
Not too surprised.
Yeah, you got the floater, and I think Cardia was your second stop after the floater, because you went to Sarda and then the Cardias. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Where was
And
the
then-
fast stick?
Fast stick was in.
Dwarves.
War.
That's,
Three.
oh yeah,
Two
the
chests.
dwarf closet.
Yep.
Did I miss it?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
But it
Just
didn't
walked right
matter.
by it.
It didn't matter all that much
We-
because you did have the fast charges.
Yeah, we had 4 fast charges. If I had the fast stick, I'm like, oh, I guess I don't need to go get that because I got the stick. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow, I feel better.
the only spell that really could have made any difference, and this actually, could have only as a hypothetical, but didn't even need to happen, would have been the Lock 2 that was also chilling at level 2.
Yeah.
But it ended up not being needed, so who cares?
Katana +4 eliminates a lot of issues.
It really does. I just can't think of any questions because holy cow, this was a fantastic race between.
I got
both
one.
of you.
Rubes, did you wipe in Marsh?
No,
Okay.
I did not.
All right.
I think I saw one glare and I was able to run away, but the glare didn't hit.
I got bad turn order and wiped.
Yeah, he also Rubes also avoided the toxic images.
Ah.
Yeah, you also pulled 5 wraiths though on that spike tile. Chad,
Oh, that'll do it.
yeah, having 5 glares come out while you have that low MDF.
Yeah.
Your chances of survival are fairly low on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was brutal, but it was still a really quite quick seed for both of you.
Yep. Yeah, it was
So-
basically if I'd made it through in the first Marsh dive and I didn't clear off Sky 3, then it would be neck and neck.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I do have to ask, what kind of shenanigans have you guys got planned for your next one?
Well, this one's Rubes, so all Rubes, so go ahead.
All right. Well, I decided that since I have not run a fighter once since pods, we're going to do double fighter. And we're going to have the Sky Maze on too for a little bit of extra fun.
Just double fighter, huh?
Just double fighter.
I'm here for it.
That's gonna be glorious.
And yes, just for those who, haven't seen it yet, that is slated to be on Thursday, March 19th at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Channel to be decided.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fantastic race to watch too. Double fighter comp. That's gonna do a lot of damage.
Unless we get some bad versus like minus hit percent growth or, Black Mage strength or, fun stuff like
Black
that.
Mage HP would be a bad one for that.
Yeah, Black Mage HP would probably be the worst.
That would be hilarious.
Level 35, here we go.
Exactly.
But no, Rubes suggested that after I suggested the Thief White Mage, and I was like, I got giddy. I was excited. It's like, yes, let's do that.
Yeah,
I
so I think
mean-
double. I was gonna say double fighter was well, I think that was the async a few weeks back, and I was like, this was kind of fun, and why not give that a try?
I mean, to be fair, your first match of pods, Rubes, was Thief Triple Black against I don't know who.
Oh, no, I don't remember who I faced in that either.
Yeah,
That was fun though.
that was a good one. So you've been doing kind of gimmicky parties as well throughout the entirety of this tournament, except for what was it, the match against the ADR, where I think you guys just ran standard parties.
I think that was 4 forced. Yeah, that was 4 forced, and then against Tetron, what happened? We did we do we did forced, and that's how, and we got Thief black belt, and then we just did a standard draft on our second match, and that ended up being a standard black belt party.
Still not too bad though, all things considered.
Yeah, no, I will say it is a lot of fun racing these ridiculously dumb parties.
But at the same time, a lot of these ridiculously dumb parties are very, very viable.
Yeah, you just need a little, just as long as the seed cooperates. Yeah, absolutely.
Very true. Chad, I remembered a question I had for you.
All
So you pick up that Mazda in the back of Canaria Armory while I believe you hadn't found the katana yet since you hadn't gone to card yet.
No, he'd found the katana. He had the katana from his volcano dive,
Yep.
which came pretty rapidly after getting the floater.
Yeah, I think I went to Sarda and then Volcano to get the crystal
Yeah.
to go turn that in. And
But
then
you
it
had
carded.
lost that katana because of the wipe in Volcano.
Yeah, but he went back and grabbed it.
Yeah. You
How
get
are
a
you
katana plus
feeling?
4, you go back and get it.
Yeah, how are you feeling after picking up the Mazda?
I was like, this will do for now until I can promote, but then it's going right on the White Mage. So I was actually happy to get it because that means the White Mage has viable melee damage, which I used. Especially in C, I got a lot of 2-packs, and I was just like, alright. One on one on the other. Let's go.
Worked out perfectly.
We had a million fade charges too for the bigger packs, which was very nice.
Yeah, level 1 fade was a godsend this seed for you guys.
My practices are not this nice.
I can attest to that. Your practices have been pretty rude.
Yeah, practices rarely are that nice.
But I can't think of any more questions. Hate, do you have any?
No, I'm pretty well brain spent on questions, so yeah, let's go around for final thoughts. Rubes, start kicking off for you.
Thanks, GG Chad again. I mean, I hate having infighting within the Center for Competitive Forfeiting, but that's the way the cookie crumbled this year, and I thoroughly enjoyed racing you tonight. Look forward to Game 2, and part of me hopes it will be a Game 3 as well, so we can really spice it up. But I had a lot of fun. I hope everyone else did as well.
All right, GG Rubes as well. And I had a blast in this one, even if I was right there ready to take it if you failed to that chaos. So I'm always happy to be in that position at the very least. But I also wanted to thank the crew for putting this on because I know that a lot of the game ones for this round are not getting crew. So thank you very much. Yeah, that's it for me.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and I'll give my final thoughts and do the normal advertisement thing. So if you like what you saw here, you can get your hands on the randomizer just by going to FinalFantasyRandomizer.com. And if you want to, you can jump in the Discord. We're generally mostly a friendly lot, and we don't bite unless you ask. Which it's actually also a really good time for it because we are just starting up our Duckling Boot Camp, which is our new player introduction program. It's going to be, don't remember if it was 6 or 8 weeks last night, because that was last night, and I can't remember anything that happened that long ago. but it's going to be, a few weeks of some really nice and simple flags to introduce you with, weekly educational section of it to get you ready for a tournament that is just the ducklings, just the new folks, the Duckling Derby. In addendum to that, we have our first marathon coming up. We are looking for all kinds of rando runners, and that's going to be on June 17th, 18th, and 19th. With more information can be found in the Discord. And with that, I'm going to shut my gob and let Sonny take us on home.
So if you enjoyed what you saw, definitely give the runners a follow. They both play this game a lot. Go ahead and give my co-commentator Hate the 13th follow, our restreamer Dangwoo a follower, our tracker Ro16 a follow, and if you guys want to follow me for some reason, then by all means feel free to do so. And as Hate said, come join the FFR community. We do so many different things. As he said, we have a lot of things coming up, and on top of that, we'll even have a co-op tournament coming up sometime here in the summer into potentially fall.
Soon, TM.
Yeah, exactly. It is definitely a soon TM thing. But on behalf of our runners, Chadbert and rubes000, our restreamer Dangwoo, our tracker Ro16, my co-commentator Hate the 13th, I'm Sonny Wrath 11. Thank you all for watching this first game of Chadbert versus Rubes. We hope to see you in the Final Fantasy Randomizer Discord. We hope to see you for the future races of the tournament, as we are going to be going into quarterfinals right after all of the round of 16 is done. And always remember to keep the power of the orbs alive. Until next time, have a good night, everyone.